community was different in China. We were part of a team that was international, but not only was it people coming from different countries, we also had people coming from different denominations, and so we had to work together to get that unity, and we dwelt on the things that were the same, and as we dwelt on those things that were the same, we did that with our living. And when somebody didn't have something, the rest of the team would put towards that need. It wasn't always finances. Sometimes it was a meal when you had somebody just arriving back in, no furniture. The team would put together something for them and have a meal there ready when they were ready to move in. Somebody would watch their kids. Other times, when you're leaving the country, you would hand that furniture on to someone else. So you would say goodbye to all those old things that you had. And sometimes when you came back, you got some of those same things back. Sometimes they were in someone else's house. We didn't have a hold on the things that we had. And again, it was the team, working as a team, working as the body of Christ, sharing what we had to meet those needs of others. So sometimes we were on the receiving end when we just came back in after being overseas. Sometimes we were able to be that one to look after the kids or provide a meal. It was just different, and our boys grew up seeing that.
So when we returned here to America, we had to see community in a different way. Because I am an American, you are taught from an early age, you can do it yourself, just keep trying. No matter how difficult it is, you just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and you have to do it. But there comes a point that sometimes you just can't do it, and you'll have to ask for help. And that's when we went to one of the elders and said, "Can you help me find someone to fix the roof?" We had leaks, two major leaks in 2 rooms. We also had a leak in the foyer. We could not see it because it was running in the walls. We could only hear the water running in the walls. We've lived in some pretty rough situations, and so we just thought, just put buckets out and move furniture around. The ceilings were starting to crack open and the insulation was coming through, and I just wanted to get somebody to give me an assessment on how to repair it. And before we knew it, we were offered, but I backed away several times saying, no, I don't want you to pay for the roof. I just want you to find out how much it would cost and what needs to be done.
When the roof got fixed up, it's like, yeah.
A load off your chest.
It is, because we never could have got it done any other way. And here's a way that the church provided a way to get this done. And now the house can start to be fixed up with getting the ceilings done properly, and we can get it fixed up again. And it was a huge testimony to our boys who saw in their early life in China how we lived in community. And they always used to say to us, why is church so different here? And they saw that community again, and I think it was a huge thing for them to see, and for me to see that the boys were able to see that there is community here too.
So I think the whole thing here is that feeling like family is very important, so that you can give, but yet you can receive. And that's one thing that I've learned in this situation, that receiving from the church is like receiving from my family. And I've appreciated that beyond measure.